Les gens vont encore dire que je... Ha!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is another DIY sewing DIY. So you want to start with a yard of fabric, and you fold the fabric into two. You have to take the measurement of your length, which will be on the folded side of the fabric. Once you have that, then you have to cut across the fabric where the length of your dress ends. That will depend on how long you want your dress to be. So basically, when you cut it, you should have something like a rectangle, and the folded part of the dress is supposed to be where you have your length, and the other side will be the top or the bottom, but I choose to have the bottom to be the part with the white edges. So yeah, and then the top is going to be, this part is going to be the top, which I will fold for the elastic. So you set that aside, and then you move on to cut the sleeves of the dress, which is basically you use your measuring tape and you take you put it around your arm, and you take the measurement that will give you the width. You divide it by 2, and you have to trace it like you see on the fabric, and then you draw a line downwards depending on how long you want the sleeve to be. Why do you divide it by 2? You divide it by 2 because the fabric is folded into 2. In my case, it was 14 divided by 2, which gives me 7. So I cut 7 since it's folded into 2. 7 plus 7 is 14. So you move ahead to cut the second piece of sleeve. So here. And so guys, I decided to have a pocket on the dress, but I decided to have just one-sided pocket because I was being too lazy to have both sides. So there I'm just putting my hand on the fabric and tracing it to get the pocket. And here the fabric is not folded because I didn't have enough fabric, so I decided to cut it 2 separate pieces. So when you trace the hand, you just want to go ahead and cut everything like you see me do. This is very easy, guys. I needed something to wear as quick as possible, and I had to fix this dress to wear for a wedding. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm just cutting the pocket, and you can see Nathan playing on the other side. So once you do that, you want to place the fabric again and cut 2. So we have our 2 sleeves, and guys, remember to always fold your fabric right sides facing each other. And for the sleeves, I also decided that the part with the white edges is supposed to be the downside of my fabric, so it matches with the rest of the dress. And yeah, so I have to move over to pinning the pocket onto the fabric. So now you just want to take one piece of the pocket and pin onto one side. To know where to pin the pocket exactly, you can use the measuring tape and put it on your body and just measure wherever you want your pocket to be, and then you transfer that onto your fabric, and then you're going to mark it on both sides of the fabric, because remember the fabric is folded into 2 and you have 2 pieces for the pocket. So you're going to take one and you pin on one side of the dress like you see me do. One side of the dress, guys, not 2 sides. Not on both sides, rather. So you pin it on one side like you see me do here. Guys, I have a cold. I'm actually sipping my tea. So once you're done, you want to go ahead and pin the other side onto the fabric, the other piece. Make sure everything is well aligned together. The pocket is positioned well, and then you want to go ahead and pin it as well. And here I am working on the wrong side of the fabrics, like both the right sides are facing each other and the wrong side is facing me. So just to emphasize. So yeah, I'm just pinning the pocket onto the other side, and once we are done, we want to transfer onto your sewing machine. So now I'm just stitching the pocket down onto the dress, but one side first, not both. Remember, we pin each side separately, so you're just going to stitch each side separately as well. When you get to the end, you just make a back stitch to secure it. Once you're done, you want to do the same thing on the other side to stitch the pocket onto the dress on the other side, like so. Same procedure on one side, and we're done. You do a back stitch. So right now we are going to fold our dress, like the sides where we have the pocket, and stitch now both sides together. Now, so you can decide to sew it without folding, but I decided to fold it so it can be neat. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing there. I'm folding, making sure the folds are equal from top to bottom, and then I'm just sewing both sides together. And while sewing, you always want to adjust and make sure that your materials, your fabric is aligned. So when you get to the pocket, you just have to do the way I'm doing. Just sew around it, and then get to the material and you sew downwards again, making sure everything is neat. And once you're done with the pocket, you want to now fold the top of your dress. So yeah, you fold the top of your dress to fit in your elastic, and be sure to fold it big enough so it'll be easy for you to fit in the elastic. I was using a 1/2 inch elastic, but I folded my fabric 1 inch. Once you're done, you leave an opening. So you leave an opening for the elastic. Okay guys, so my camera failed while I was sewing the sleeves, but I'm going to show you an example here. So you just have to sew the sleeves together like you see here, and you leave an opening also for the elastic on the sleeve. So when you're done sewing and putting the elastic in the sleeve, you just want to take the sleeves and attach it to your dress. You make sure that where you have the seams on the seam where you sewed, like the joints on the fabric, you want to align it together with the dress like you see me doing. Like, yeah, so it's in the inside, like under your arm. So yeah, you want to attach, you can pin it down, you can use a pin to hold it together, and you want to do the same thing on the other side or with the other sleeve, and go over to your sewing machine and just do some backward stitches there like 2-3 times, and it's okay, and you're done with your dress. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was clear enough because I'm actually sick now. But here are some pictures for you guys to see because I didn't have time to make a good video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to my channel. Bye. Stay blessed. Mwah.
Yeah, you want to camera, I shine.